We're here at the south end of Summerfield sighting. This spot I've known of for a couple of years now. Well, about a year and a half, I should say. But CSX has the signals here kept in the seaboard style, side by side. That's because the tracks come swinging out of a curve here. So it's one of those little interesting spots on the S line here. The only other place I know of that CSX has the signal set up like this is in Baldwin. Alright, yeah, we're going to be catching Q453 next.
CSX Q453, 23, 452.
As Q453 starts to work well with going to pick up 6 cars, we have A782 getting ready to come out the south end of the yard and head north toward Ocala to work.
Job check on 452, 1 minute.
So I'm sitting here at Wildwood Yard and Q453 and Q442 are meeting at Bushnell siding to my south. 453 just went through the north end of the siding on the main track. 442 is presumably in the siding then. Q441 is a bit ways to my north. And beyond that, I don't know what else is out here really. You have a coal train sitting at Coleman for Orlando. That'll go later on tonight. The Straits train via the dispatcher will be going through Lakeland tonight en route to Orlando, so I'll try to catch that in maybe Kissimmee or Meadowwood Station. I'm not too sure where, but I'll probably end up backtracking toward Lakeland. I don't know if that grain train's going to go anywhere. Well, there's a grain train at Lakuchi. Don't know if it's going to go anywhere today. Probably not. But from this point on, we're really just going to play it by ear. After a little bit of a wait at Wildwood and an unexpected emergency stop near Dade City, here finally comes Q442 northbound out of Tampa toward Waycross. So after sitting in Wildwood after 442 went north for a good couple hours, I decided to start trying to find a better filming spot for Q441, eventually making my way down here to Owensboro, and I got a note from some rail fans down south that 0801 was coming toward me. Watching the way the signals were set up, it became apparent to me they'd meet at Relocation sighting, so I set up here just south of it. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a old signal house for when this was the Atlantic Coastline Railroad. And fun fact, right there used to be a switch that came out and up this way, which if you look and see that gap in the trees over there was an old Atlantic Coastline route. Now the route over there, which is currently the S-Line today, is the old Seaboard Airline. That continued on this way toward Dade City and Zephyr Hills and continued to Tampa on what's the S-Line now, but it connected over there by Zephyr Hills and Dade, not Dade City, near Central and Crystal Springs. Now back in the day, the ACL came from this direction, the SAL, excuse me, came from that direction, and they crossed right here in what's known as Owensboro. And the ACL kept going that way toward Trilby and High Springs and so on and so forth. So this part right now of the S-Line is the old ACL, and right around there is where the SAL part of the S-Line begins. And what they did was they ripped out that section of the ACL and that section of the SAL merged these two together, which is now what we know as the S line today.
Locomotive 3399, clear south and Luke Beach South Lane. On the rear, 801. Okay, let's know something in a minute.
Plant City or Lakeland. I'm just rolling by next to 441 here at Dade City. coming out of the old ACL depot. Slowly starting to lose light here, but here at the north end of Plant City siding, we have an advanced approach signal. It's for Q441. I think Amtrak 92 is coming out of Tampa, so he's not going to be cleared all the way through Plant City yet. Probably going to go to Plant City. But yeah, that advanced approach will clear up pretty soon, probably. Here in Plant City, Florida now, with a clear signal at the interlocking for Amtrak 92.